analysis and textual evidence. Today's agenda. First, introduction. I will be first defining what textual analysis and close reading are and providing examples. Second, explicit versus implicit. Identifying the similarities and differences between explicit and implicit textual evidence. Third, analyzing evidence. I will be guiding through close reading exercises to help analyze texts and passages. Question and answer. Opening the class for question and answer sessions. First, let us find out the answers of these questions. Think about your answers to these questions. First, when you are reading, what are the techniques you do to retain information? Second, how do you read between the lines and infer information from a text? Third, how do you interpret texts or passages with literary devices and implicit information? Grab a sticky note and share your ideas in the comment box. Let's move ahead to the defining textual analysis. Textual analysis is the process of examining a written work to understand its meaning and structure. This involves breaking down the work into its individual components, such as language, literary devices, themes, and context. Through careful examination of these components, a reader can gain a deeper understanding of the work and its message. Techniques in textual analysis. Textual analysis can be applied to various forms of written work, including poetry, novels, short stories, and plays. The most common techniques are identifying literary devices, examining the author's word choice, analyzing the structure of the work, and considering contexts. Identifying literary devices. One of the most important techniques in textual analysis is identifying and analyzing the use of literary devices such as metaphor, simile, allusion, symbolism, imagery, and irony. One of the most important techniques in textual analysis is identifying and analyzing the use of literary devices such as metaphor, simile, allusion, symbolism, imagery, and irony. By understanding how these devices are used, readers can gain insight into the author's message and the underlying meaning of the work. Author's word choice. Examining the author's word choice is a key technique in textual analysis because the choice of words that an author uses can convey specific meanings and emotions. By examining an author's word choice, readers can understand their attitude towards the subject matter and the overall tone of the work. Analyzing work structure. The structure of a work, including its plot, character development, and narrative style, can reveal important themes and messages. By analyzing the structure, readers can understand how the work is put together and how the different elements work together to convey meaning. Considering contexts. Understanding the historical and cultural context in which a work was written can provide important insights. By analyzing the historical and cultural context, readers can understand the work in its proper context and appreciate its relevance to its time. Defining explicit information. Explicit information refers to information that is clearly stated and directly presented to the reader or listener. It is information that is straightforward and easy to understand, without any need for interpretation or inference. Explicit information can be found in textbooks, news articles, manuals, and other types of written or spoken communication where the primary goal is to convey information clearly and accurately. Techniques in analyzing explicit information. Summarizing involves condensing the main points of the information into a shorter version. It helps to understand the information better and identify the key points. Paraphrasing involves restating the information in your own words. It helps to clarify the meaning of the information and to check if you have understood it correctly. Outlining involves creating a visual representation of the information in a structure. It helps to organize and to see the relationships between the different parts. Words and concepts involves identifying the most important words and concepts in the information. It helps to focus on the essential points and to understand the main message. Let's move on to defining implicit information. Implicit information refers to information that is not explicitly stated or expressed in a text, but rather implied or hinted at. It requires the reader to draw conclusions or make inferences based on the context and the author's use of language. Implicit information can include the author's attitude towards a topic or character, underlying themes or messages, and connections between different parts of the text. Techniques in analyzing implicit information. Identifying tone. The tone of a text can provide clues about the author's attitude towards a particular topic or character. By analyzing the tone, readers can infer underlying meanings and messages. Considering context. The context can provide important information about its implicit meanings. Historical, cultural, and social factors can all impact the way a text is interpreted. Recognizing themes. Themes are recurring ideas that are present in a text. By identifying and analyzing themes, readers can gain a deeper understanding of the implicit meanings. Making inferences. Inferences are conclusions that are drawn based on evidence or clues in the text. By making inferences, readers can fill in the gaps and understand implicit meanings. Your turn. Answer the following questions. Make sure to read the passage carefully and look for implied information. Comment us below in the comment box. Questions you have to answer are: what does the peacefulness of the moment represent for the main character? What is the main character trying to ignore or suppress? How does the transition from day to night impact the main character? What does the darkness symbolize in the passage? Thank you for watching. Let us know in the comments if there is any additional study information that you would like us to provide. Don't miss out on liking, sharing, and subscribing to my channel to stay informed about the latest content and share it with your friends and family.